Hey guys, this is King2 here and welcome back to my Real Madrid Career Mode series season 4. The last episode we just won the league title by a point, beating Celta Vigo and Sevilla. They both had 74 points, we get 75 points, and we just snatched the league from Celta Vigo. And now for this final episode we have a game against Arsenal in the Champions League final. I don't know how we managed to get this far. We had a poor start in this season. We lost the Copa del Rey, so we couldn't get a treble. We somehow managed to win the league, and now we're in the final of the Champions League, and let's hope we can win this. So for this game against Arsenal, we decided to go with Dybala and Bale up front. In midfield we have Neymar, Kroos, Pogba, and Aubameyang. In defense is Alaba, Ramos, Hummels, and Danilo, and in goals De Gea. On the bench we have Johnson, Laporte, Isco, Morel, Vasquez, Sanchez, and Hesse.
Well, this is a great day for the Champions Cup, the final, which is going to be contested here, and it's got to be played to a conclusion, and hopefully our voices will stand up to the conclusion. It's Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith.
Well, I hope we rise to the occasion, Martin, and I hope these two teams do.
Today it's Real Madrid against Arsenal. Amazing development for a player like Gareth Bale, who perhaps was going to develop into a left back when he started his career, and now well, he can go anywhere on the pitch, can't he?
Probably surprised a lot of people, me included actually, how far he's gone. And, what a wonder of a left foot.
A few changes for Real Madrid. David De Gea starts in goal. Danilo starts. He's back from suspension today. In attack, Gareth Bale starts. He was man of the match last time out. One change for Arsenal today. Centric starts in goal. Marcos plays with Monreal in the full-back positions. Aaron Ramsey starts with Jack Wilshere in the middle. Danny Welbeck is the sole striker today. Well, the rumour mill is going round and round and round, isn't it, about this player? Suggestion that other clubs want to come in, and no shortage of bidders if it comes down to that, but he still belongs to this team, and they're prepared to play him.
That's right. I mean, listen, when you're a talented player, you are going to get interest from other clubs. It's part and parcel of being a professional. That's how you handle it. And he's still contracted to this football club, and he deserves to give them a performance here.
Harold Fidler, the match referee in charge.
So we kick off this game against Arsenal, and let's hope we get the win right here and win the Champions League. Here's Aubameyang on the ball. He goes inside the box, cuts back, goes for goal, and here on the tap in, Dybala scores. Makes it 1-0. And what a play. Aubameyang takes a fake shot, goes in the box. Unlucky for him to find the back of the net, but Dybala was there to poke it home. Oh, what a save from De Gea off the set piece. Welbeck off the set piece was about to find the equalizer, but De Gea came clutch. Here's Bale on the run right here. Sends to Dybala. Dybala goes for a chip, and he finds the back of the net. Second goal of the game. It's 2-0. And what a play from Bale over here. Send the through ball to Dybala. Dybala heads it. Went for a chip. Just gets it over a check. And slowly goes into the back of the net. Oh, here's Bale on the ball. What a nice through ball. He goes for a goal, but it goes straight at the keeper. And Cech saves it. Here's Aubameyang on the ball. Finds Bale. Bale goes for a shot, but a defender was there to block it. And what a goal from Neymar. That was so unexpected. And Neymar makes it 3-0. Off the free kick, I crossed it from Bale. And I don't know, I think it was Kroos that headed to Neymar. Neymar controls the ball and just goes for a long distance and finds a bottom corner. And that's halftime, and we lead the game 3-0. And by the looks of it, I think it's certain that we're going to win the final right here. Just another 45 minutes to go. This is turning out to be a disaster for Arsenal. Can it get worse? Here's D-Ball on the ball. Makes a nice run. Sends it to Danilo. Danilo gives it back to Dybala, but he loses the ball. Oh, a nice steal from Bale. He's on the run now. Goes inside the box. Goes for a goal. Gets the rebound. And Bale scores a goal in the final. Makes it 4-0. And it is getting worse for Arsenal. Bale this time makes a solo run, gets a shot, but the keeper blocks the first attempt. He gets a rebound and heads it in. And the Bale shot gets blocked by Czech this time. And now we get a corner. And what a horrible attempt. I think it was Neymar who went for a back heel or overhead kick. So let's make some substitutions. Take off Dybala and put on Morel. Take off Cruz for Isco. And let's take off Aubameyang for Vasquez. And what a save from De Gea. Again from the set piece. Morel sends the ball to Bale. Bale's making a run. He gets out-muscled and loses the ball. And a nice save from De Gea, keeping a clean sheet. This could be the last kick of the game. Arsenal's corner. Let's hope they don't score. Oh my god, hit the post and the rebound. I don't know who tried it. And luckily they missed. Just goes wide. And that's the final kick. And we just win the game. 4-0 in the final. 2 goals from Dybala, a goal from Neymar, and a goal from Bale. And that makes us win the game 4-0 against Arsenal in the final at Old Trafford. I'll just let you guys see the celebrations.
They really do seem to have a great togetherness within that camp, a great team spirit, and it's seen them well.
So up they step for the souvenirs. Small trinkets really, but they mean so much.
Well, there's only so many trophies on offer during the course of the season. That's why it does mean so much for any footballer to be in this position, to be on that podium. Wonderful stuff.
It's such a fantastic feeling to win any football match, but to win one when there's major silverware at stake almost defies description.
I think they'll be delighted as well, Martin. In fact, they played well over the course of the final, that 90 minutes when they really did have to show what they've got. They responded to the challenge, and that makes it all the more satisfying.
Well, it's quite a scene here. Suddenly, having looked tired towards the end of the game, they found remarkable energy.
Yeah, they'll keep going all night now, I'm sure of that. The adrenaline will be pumping.
Great team, great result.
So man of the match in this game goes to Gareth Bale, getting an assist and scoring a goal. Dybala also played really well, gets the same rating as Bale, scoring 2 goals. Neymar gets a 7.1 for that long range. De Gea gets 5 saves, gets an 8.2 rating. overall our team played well, and even having a horrible start in the season, we managed to win two big trophies this season, and plus the other trophies in the beginning, the Copa Europe and the Copa, the Spanish Cup against Valencia. So in total we have won 4 trophies, 2 big ones. We couldn't win the treble this season, but 2 big trophies were won at a point where it looked like we had no chance of winning. We still managed to win those trophies. And yeah, the league was the biggest shock to me. Champions League, we barely got out of the group stage, coming second place, getting PSG, and from there it just went out. Like, the PSG game was really hard. I mentioned that the PSG game was the hardest game I've ever played, and after that kind of looked easy for Real Madrid, getting 3 English teams after. So yeah, if you guys don't remember how the round of 16 went off for Real Madrid, we got PSG, like I said, the hardest game. I believe it was the second leg was the hardest game that we played. We ended up winning 2-1. Then we get Spurs, we beat them 6-3. Then we get Man City, beat them 4-1. And then Arsenal in the final, which we beat 4-0. So I'm going to show you the squad report at the end of the season. And yeah, I'll slowly go down through each player's stats. You can pause the video if you want to see a bit longer. And all these players went up a new overall, except Alaba, I believe. Pogba getting bad form. Isco went up by 2. Aubameyang also went up by 1. Bale, even in the 90s, he still managed to go up by 1. Scoring, he's the only player in our team that scored a goal in every competition. And at the end, he ended up scoring 26 goals in overall, which is not really that good for a top goal scorer. Definitely in the season with Ronaldo, he had scored way more. Neymar also had is in bad form, but he also went up to a 92 this season. Daniel Johnson, for a backup keeper, played quite a few games and kept quite a few clean sheets, keeping a tough competition for De Gea. The young Canadian goalkeeper is now a 75 overall. Renato Sanchez goes up by 2. Odegaard goes up by 1. And Laporte, who we got in the winter window, couldn't go up at all. Only played 12 games. Dybala scored twice in the final, goes up by 2. Lucas Vazquez, who had a good season, unluckily he couldn't go up at all, still at 81. Hesse goes up by 1. And then here comes our youth players that we signed. Luis Gordon was probably the most upgraded player. Went up. He started the season with 55 overall, and now ends at a 66. The 18-year-old Uruguayan center back. And then here comes our players on loan. Oscar Jara went up by 3. Sanchez went up by 1. Sergio Torres went up by 4. Durate went up by 2. And Xabi Rodriguez went up by 4 at Dortmund. Alex Moimbe at United went up by 4 as well. Lucas Toro, who's at Leicester, went up by 2. And yeah, we got knocked out in the Copa del Rey pretty early by Barcelona. We got knocked out 4-1. And looks like they ended up winning the whole tournament 3-2, beating Atletico Madrid in the final. Atletico Madrid also had a good tournament, beating the toughest teams, Celta Vigo, Sevilla. Barcelona had an easy run, other than the round of 16 against us. But after that, it was pretty easy for them up until the final. And looks like Barcelona have got themselves a trophy as well. So we'll be facing them in that little Spanish competition next season. But this is the final season, like I said. And then next, career mode, I decided to do Chelsea. I did a little poll last time whether I should start a new career mode or continue. And I had options. Chelsea came second, Real Madrid came first for a 4th season, but this is the final season, and now next time will be Chelsea career mode. So hope you guys enjoyed this Real Madrid career mode series. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time in the Chelsea career mode.